Hey you guys, good morning, happy Sunday. I hope that you guys are getting ready for your week and that you had a good day and that you did take some time to log off and all that good stuff. I'm having a really slow start today, but I'm gonna get out here, so I'm not gonna be here with you long. I just, I've been getting a lot of you guys' messages about this interview that VS is about to do in a few hours. And it is what it is. And this tour that Snoopy's on ever since, it's just weird. It's just weird. It's draining, you guys. I've got to be able to move on with life and stuff like that. I'm not gonna spend my life here fighting on YouTube with somebody that's just obsessed with my life. All right. And this tour going from platform to platform talking about MU, trying to stir up this MU hate train. She's tried it since 2019. It hasn't worked because I'm still here. Yeah, how you doing, how you doing, Edgar? Hey, Evelyn. Hey, Mommy Popo. Hey, Gotti. Gotti, what's good with you? Hmm. Let me drop. Oh no, let me finish my conversation. So anyway, so we got that going on. I'm really tired and over it. If people can't see it for what it is, it's not my job to explain it to them. It's just my job to live my life, my job to do the best that I can in this life without people trying to hold me back, because ain't nobody about to hold me back from a damn thing. I'm gonna do what I need to do, and if people don't like it, they can go. They could go. I'm not out here stirring shit up. I'm not out here interfering with you guys' life. But can they say the same about me? Can they say they haven't tried to, this Snoopy tour is weird. It's just so she can get her rocks off. She has this abnormal obsession with me. And if people can't see it, I don't care, because it's weird. I can't even go into a person's chat without them trying to tell me about my life. And this Nubian person is really a guy that's obsessed. That Nubian person that keeps going place to place talking about me, that's obsessed. Somebody I cut off in 2019, talking about they need to keep track of me and my lies as they're sitting in the presence of liars. You guys, you can't make this shit up. This stalker, this overly obsessed behavior in my life is just weird, and it's sad that a group of people just think this stuff is normal. But if you think it's going to stop me from living my life or doing what I need to do, no. And if you can't come up and you talking about misunderstood, shut up, because you're a stalker from my past. You are a super fan that needs to get over it. We had a couple conversations when I was under the influence, and you got your feelings hurt. That's all it is, Nubian. Shut the fuck up, lying. But as far as, so I just have that person blocked, and these people be arguing with themselves. Now, I was over in Deanna's. Hey, Ron. Good seeing you. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Lily. S. Dukes, what's good? Hey, daughter here. So I was over there, and so that Nubian chick that you guys see is a guy that's been following me around, or somebody from my past, not somebody that's new, because they're like, oh, I need to keep track of MU. Y'all got to stop stalking MU. You really do. It's a bad look. Let me tell you something. Despite all of this, once this is done, once I'm done with my live stream, I'll go out. Hey, Barn Doll, thank you for being a member. I've got to hit the spa, because this shit can wreak havoc on your skin. And I'll be damned if I got sober just for my shit to break out. Hey, Shar. So, Pizarro. Snoopy's on this tour. Now she's over there, over Indiana's. To me, what's up with this overexposure? It's like you're getting ready to do an interview and you're going to all these places. That's like, I'm tired of hearing about it. Why is she over there playing victim? Why is she sitting over there trying to make this case with misunderstood? No, she just got popped in so many instances. But honestly, my thing is this: why are you going around trying to smear church lady's name, talking about this man, her marriage, and she came after you and your dude? Because she can't talk about anybody going after anybody's guy when she went after my guy. But the only one who's crying about that, the only one who is stuck in the past is her. It's her. Okay? Everybody else has moved on. I've moved on. Other people have moved on. And occasionally I will respond to something she says, but I can't even do that because then she'll flip it to her audience like I'm starting with her. I don't got time to speak this psychotic bullshit. I was in Deanna's chat. I don't know if I can listen to Viesa's live stream later. I don't know if I can. Because when I say I'm going to stay in the clouds, I don't stay my ass in the clouds. I start woo-banging in chats. So I don't think that's going to work out. I guess you guys are going to have to just send me clips of it. Good evening, AM New. Welcome, Louisiana. Y'all going to have to just send me clips of it, because it's just a lot of lies being said. And when let me look at this. Oh, you can drop down in my chat. Foxy Brown's in my chat. No, I don't see that person. Let's see some of these lies that were being said, child. Oh wait, the messages are too long. Let's see. Pizarro saying they got was shot after Clyde. Why are they even bringing that shit up? That's a lie. What I do know. Okay, they're sending me the messages are too long for me to get all of it. I never agreed to have a conversation with Snoopy on anybody's platform. These lies are just dumb. I don't really need to clear that shit out. How you doing, followers? Will follow. Hey, Global. How many lies did I miss this morning? Global, she's over there on her tour. But what's the point of doing an interview? Hey, RNY, if you're gonna be on tour every place else. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the story. Kimmy made it clear last night I ain't never paid her to do a damn thing. I think my receipts showed that I didn't pay Rita to go after any damn body. Rita went after Snoopy because Snoopy called her a mole and said I was paying her. That's why she got into it with her. It ain't because of MU. And no, I did not put out any nudes or give nude pictures out of Snoopy. That is a lie. Y'all got to stop this lie. If you want to go after somebody, go after them. I didn't do a damn thing to make her come after me. But at the end of the day, we all are on this application. I'm not about to fight with y'all for years. Fuck that shit. I got my own life to live. I'm not fighting with you guys for all these years. And if it wasn't for those pictures, I would gladly walk away from everything right now, but I can't because I'm in the middle of that shit. And I don't find this funny at all. I don't find it humorous. I don't need money from this kind of shit. It's not I don't need a click and a view from this kind of stuff. As you notice, they like to just tear my life apart for some commentary. I don't appreciate it. I don't give a damn what the hell Don Cato did with her or whatever. She's already, in the messages, there's not one message of him ever wanting to be with her, always saying that we're travel buddies, we're this and that, and she's trying to make it to be something else. That is in those text messages. So to have all this vengeance for somebody, it's looking like a weird obsession. Let me stare at MU's pictures. Let me talk to her family, talk to her kids. It's weird, y'all. Stop. That shit is not normal. I deserve peace like everybody else deserves peace. These interviews and shit, y'all get profits off of. I ain't talking about VS. VS will make money off of whatever she does. But all of these, okay, let her go on our platforms just to lie. What is that about? You guys know she's not telling the truth up on these damn platforms, and just, I'm sorry to say, but unless VS is very firm, there will be another waste of time and deflections. I'm not interested anymore because I know me. I don't like being lied on these platforms. I just don't. And when I was over in Deanna's, I'm telling you guys, my fingers got tired because I was typing my ass off in that chat. If I can't hit a link and confront somebody, I'm just not interested. Nah. Was it like homie love a friend kind of thing? I don't know who that is, Global. So what do you guys think will come from the interview today? And what kind of closure are you guys trying to get? Don't people fall out on this damn app all the fucking time? What kind of closure are you guys trying to get? And why do people think that that's a song, Global? All right. Listen, what are you guys expecting to get? Now, I do know that VS is going to ask some questions, and she'll be more direct than what happened last night. Okay, we see VS's interviewing style. I'm going to have to be there for that. Okay, I have to try to make myself be there. Like just a friend with benefits. She kept throwing that box at him. And a man is going to do what a man's going to do, Global. But he did let her know who he was in love with. Okay, who he wanted to be with. And that makes sense now. What, Donald? Do you want to hit the link? What you talking about? You have questions? Let me drop a link for if Donald wants to come. I don't know exactly what he's talking about. But there has been a lot, y'all. It's been a lot. Why do y'all think it? And the sad thing is, they're doing all of this stuff. Y'all see how many content creators are against MU right now? They really think that their bad built body asses is gonna get me out of here because they feel miserable about themselves. Do y'all want to join together? I do bring people together, but their anger with me isn't my problem. It's not my job to figure out what is wrong with them. Okay, it's not. I just need to figure out what's wrong with him, what I'm doing. How you doing, Mama Cynthia? But what are you guys trying to get out of? Oh, here comes Donald Goins. Okay, yeah, keep your camera off while you're smoking. I'm gonna bring you up. Wait a minute. Keep your camera off. Hey, what's good? What you talking about?
How you doing? It's understood. How you doing?
I'm all right.
Oh, so my comment, I meant to say hello first though, but my comment was you remember last year around the time you was dealing with old boy from Atlanta,
Mhm.
Envy, and
Mhm.
that little back and forth that you and her had,
What a
she was
weirdo.
all
Mhm.
yeah, she was all in my inbox and calling me crazy. You remember that time? Like she was really trying to find out what me and you had going on, and it was just to show her obsession. You know what I'm saying about you. And she was trying to find out any information that I had on you. And remember, it was only that I had tagged you. That's the only reason why I had you come to my show because I actually tagged you, and she was thinking me and you had a behind the scenes or something like that. So I was just saying that part.
She did that with everyone, and it's so interesting. You know how many
She
messages
called me.
she got?
She called me a lot and texted me so much. It's like a book
She
about you.
doesn't stop. She sends message after message after message, long messages that don't even make sense. Like anybody that has graced my panel, a guy, or that has, whatever, she just starts asking him about information on me, stuff like that. Y'all can't tell me that's not some psycho delusional shit. It's weird.
Yeah, she definitely want to be you. You know what I'm saying? But that's the only reason why I
Well,
was
what
saying
kind of
that in the
information
chat.
would she ask about? Like you, like
Everything. She wanted to know everything. It was like, I mean, I can send you the receipt thread of everything. It was a lot of stuff, and
send
she
me a
wanted to
receipt
know
thread.
everything.
Send me
She
the
wanted to
receipt
know
thread.
everything about you and everything about your sex life, and thought I had that information, and I was just, like confused about it. But now in 2024, it's like she really wanted to be misunderstood.
Uh huh. She did that with Tommy. She did that with
You could
you
say
know,
envy. We could say envy,
but the thing is, the people that
but
go
fuck
along with it.
him though.
Okay, they're asking
Fuck
for
him.
receipts. Can you send me the receipts to that?
I got you. I got you. I definitely can send them to your. Is your
Okay, so
email on your
Donald said he's
channel?
gonna send the receipts, you
I'm
guys.
not gonna. Hold on, misunderstood. I'm saying I'm gonna send them, but I'm outside doing something. But I'm gonna send them to you. I'm gonna try to make sure you get them out. You know what I'm saying?
I
I'm
appreciate. I
I'm
appreciate
guaranteed you're
that.
gonna send them to you. Hopefully me and you can let bygones be bygones. It was some commentary I did on you, and hopefully we can let that go moving forward. You know what I'm saying? I hope you continue to smash the gas on Lady Skinny Bones over there. Her shit coming out that she's some bullshit and all the stuff that
Mhm.
she did. So I like the way it's turning out.
I would like to do that with you. Thank you for the receipts that's coming. I know you got stuff to do. I appreciate you even, coming out because I have heard that on the back
Free of
end.
charge, free of charge. I just want you to know, that's where things went left between me and you, and it was her. It was Lady Snoop.
Maybe one day, we could, talk about some of that stuff because I was like, damn, why did Donald just like we never have no issue that you making streams about me? I didn't understand it, Donald. But at the end of the day, you know what? I understand, and I can let that stuff go. I can.
Thank you. Thank you. All that's for comedy and entertainment purposes. I just want to come up here first and let you know bygones be bygones. Shout out to you and all the galaxies down there. I'm gone.
Thank you. All right. When I tell you, and shout out to Donald Goins, you know what? I don't have any. Mm-mm. This is 2024. I'm moving forward. Any person that has come on this platform, she's asking him about my sex life. She's asking about my life. And like he said, she sends such long messages. This shit is not normal. And the content creators that have, like Donald, said, hey, I don't want any part of this and sent me messages and stuff like that. I'm like, I just couldn't believe how many people went along with it. One person's obsession trying to turn all these people against me, making it seem like I did something else. You guys, I mean, something to them. I do not do these things to people. I do not dig into y'all past. I do not ask people, why are you with her? And I damn sure don't want to know about y'all sex life. I have my own. No, that's weird. It's weird. So when we get that thread, I want to make a thing because I'm in this court case now, and I just added her to the case. So we'll see. So maybe I can use it for that. But hey, Summer Breeze. But all these people that try to make excuses on these platforms, y'all know which platforms I'm talking about. We're not going because these lies are just getting deeper and deeper and deeper. Clydiva pulling out, saying it's too much. Why are people trying to come at her? I just don't get it. It's like she's coming out here. Oh, this person's backstage. Is that you? Flash your camera for me. That's a weird angle. Where's your face, fool? Oh, there you go. Okay, turn your camera off. Thank you. Sorry, I can't. I've been getting. I have to be careful. Let me speak. Let me say this real quick. I don't know why. I caught part of Clyde. I didn't know that Clyde and Kwani had any problems or a beef, but she's sitting out here talking about people are blaming the wrong person for sending these pictures. So I'm gonna tell you guys who sent them. Why are people coming at Clyde and the recordings and stuff like that? Now Clyde is, she didn't go along with it, so now she's this bad person, and now they're saying it's her fault. I listened over in Diana's where Snoopy is saying that her and Clyde sent the pictures and Clyde was in her ear and it's her fault she was going after all these people. And the lies, you guys don't have any, not you guys, but people don't have any problem lying on people. Clyde ain't have that person going after anybody. Y'all know Clyde, she don't need any help. Snoopy did that by herself and no one to take accountability, and it's just sickening. What's good, Misty?
Hey, misunderstood. I just really wanted to say to you that I still stay in your clouds, and maybe a couple of other people, but it's really unhealthy. I see what's happening to you no matter which way you go. And that was the same thing with me. Well, not the same thing, but no matter which way you go at showing that something you mean didn't, something you don't mean comes out a totally different way. So I'm just saying this. This stuff will make you sick. It will make you feel so sick because no matter what you do, you can go at it from this angle, you can go at it from that angle, and they always have another angle to go out with, to take it to. So it's no proven that you're right or wrong. It's like as soon as you get one episode settled, here comes a whole nother episode, and of something else that you're constantly, this is what's going to happen. You're constantly going to be on this thing trying to no, I'm not wrong. I'm not. I know that I'm correct for all of the people that.
Hey, Bless, I agree with you. It's Layer. Who are you talking to? Misty, don't look at the chat.
Okay. Well, what I'm saying is, okay, no matter how many times in this sector that you want to prove yourself being right, somebody else is going to come up with something else that you got to prove wrong. Then you got to prove this wrong. Then you got to prove that wrong. Then you got to prove this wrong. Then you got to prove that wrong. And it's like a never ending cycle of badness, if I'm making any sense.
Bless, why she said she wasn't talking about you, lady. She's talking about Snoopy. That's why I said don't look at the chat, Misty. Don't look at the chat.
Yeah. I just meant that, okay, I'm just talking to you. I just meant that from what I see over the last years that I've been paying attention to the beef sector, I think the beef sector is really good. People can get things off their chest, but it's gone way too far. And I had people when that was going on with me, and that, people threatened to take it to your outside stuff. I had people take it to the outside stuff. And I mean, I'm no longer a nurse, not because of that, but because of health issues. But I just feel like, it's going to be a constant battle. And when you get into the health field, they're not gonna deal with it. They will put you out of the health field because
I'm not gonna
this right
do
here,
what, motherfucker. I'm gonna do what the hell I need to do. Forget y'all dumbass bitches online. Sorry, I'm gonna do what the fuck I need to do. I know how to unplug. Now the thing is, they do reach out. Like they tried to reach out to my school, tried to stop me from doing the things that I want to do. They didn't give a shit what they were talking about. Y'all not about to stop me from doing a damn thing. I got God on my side. People have been trying to stop me from doing what, fool? You got to learn how to log off. I see how this stuff is psychotic, miserable, and delusional, but the majority
Yeah.
of people that have a life outside of YouTube, they can see it for what it is. And this shit, this obsession with my life is abnormal. Snoopy's out of line, always trying to line me up, put me in some situation, dig into my past. Now she's staring at my pictures, passing them out, giving them to people. We know exactly what she's saying. When she's like, oh, take out two birds, she was thinking, okay, yeah, good. Um, Queen Shard lost her channel and MU is gonna leave. What did she say? MU's finally gonna be gone. Finally gonna be gone. It's weird. She's messaged my child's father, my family, my daughter on Instagram. Called CPS. Y'all not taking me out of fucking nowhere with y'all delusions, because you know what? I've always been known, if you hit me one way, I come back another. I ain't about to give up a damn thing for any of you bitches anymore. No, we good. I don't care about people I've lost in the past as far as friends, because they thought I was supposed to take care of them and shit like that, or I needed to take some time out for myself and they didn't want to be there during that time. Let me tell you something. Those are the things I have issues with. People want you to always be there for them, but when you have something that you need to do for yourself, then people have issues with it. So I'm not sure how this came about. MU not about to live her life and you not being in nursing care or anything like that anymore. I don't need to hear no bullshit like that. If y'all not up here to encourage me or tell me to keep going, kick rocks. That's the
get what
only
you're
thing I want to hear
saying.
from you guys. Y'all not about to tell me I'm not about to live my life because of people on YouTube. Get the fuck out of here, because I'm gonna live my life. Okay.
MU, I get what you're saying,
And another,
but
I don't need y'all to come up here and tell me that I'm not gonna have a career and a future because some people are trying to hold me back.
MU,
Uh-uh.
this
And
is
that's
not
why
the place
it's
for
like I
that.
can't. Y'all got to be so careful with what you're listening to,
Yes.
because these people will have you thinking that you can't move on. I've already moved on. I'm not the one stuck in the past. I'm not the one trying to be investigative reports that can't even spell the damn word. Okay, I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna stay looking fly. I'm gonna stay taking care of myself, and that's what's gonna happen. And all the people
Mm,
that's upset will continue to follow me in live streams, making reports, keeping track of my life, because they're not living their own. Okay, stay mad.
right. I understand. It was just a different kind of perspective that I was thinking about it because, you see so many bad things happening to people, and I wish you all the best, and I'll continue to pray, just like I
What happened
do.
with your
And
job? You said that something about this nursing job. What happened with your job? Because I
well,
I, I refuse to let these people take a damn
um,
thing from me,
I ended up with cancer,
especially
so
with
I can
their
no
funny
longer.
looking asses. Listen,
I ended up
oh,
with
I'm sorry.
cancer and
Let me
couldn't.
go on mute. I'm so emotional right now, Miss Thing. I'm gonna go on mute so I'm not over talking you. Like that cold table talk last night. I'm gonna go on mute.
It was just basically, me getting sick, but um, but people did try to do a lot of things, and um, I guess I could see where I guess I could see where things can happen since they have actually happened to other people, it didn't actually get to that point because I wasn't able to work anymore, but people do try to do things and they try to do horrible things. And I was just going to say that just be careful and be cautious because I'm still fighting a battle that has nothing to do with anything, it has to do with health. And when you start to see that all of that stuff doesn't matter and all you're trying to do is save your health, that kind of stuff just, it just doesn't, none of
So
this is really.
is your health affected by stuff? And not number one, you have spoken about your health. I get that, and I wish you a speedy recovery. I know you're going through some stuff. Is your health affected by stuff on YouTube? Because I haven't seen you in any
Yeah,
battles lately.
no, yeah, yes, it is. And that's the reason why I just stay in the clouds because no matter how much you argue or fuss with everything, and that's what I was going to say, no matter how much you argue or fuss or any kind of stuff, if something were to happen and it affects your health, any type of thing, nobody else cares, and it's just that it can affect different things, and then no one cares, and then that's how you see another point from it. That's how you see that it's just not worth it. But that's just my perspective, and that's
Misty,
what I was
hold
going to tell
on.
you.
I'm confused. Misty, you're acting like YouTube caused you to leave your career when in fact you were diagnosed with the illness and you left your job. Misty, I'm confused. So what I think she's saying, Summer Breeze, is that the stuff that she's been going through on YouTube has made it worse.
Yes, yes, yes. That's what I was trying to say. And then even before I left, I did have people that reached out, and could it have caused me problems even with me getting sick and everything? I believe it could have. But, it happened to go a different angle, but could it have caused me to have a problem? Yeah. And it could have ended a 30-year career. Yeah. I do
Misty,
believe
can
it
you
could
tell
have.
me what you're talking about as far as the stuff that you've gone through and what how it's caused you to feel that okay, this stuff because you said that stuff on YouTube. Ooh, I hate subliminals. I do. Stuff on YouTube has carried outside of YouTube and has affected your life and your career. What has affected your life pertaining to YouTube?
It just certain things makes you feel like you're not the okay, like with you, people saying things, people saying things about you, if you don't, like you said, if you don't know how to unplug and just not take it literal, it can affect you mentally, to feel worse. And also, before I got sick, there were people that were reaching out, to different things, and that can be very traumatic and make you worry and stuff like that. So I'm just talking about
Let
just
me
general
let me.
things.
What do you think about this? Bless Watkins said, "Why not leave YouTube if it's getting you sick? Why internalize this app?"
Well, when I first came, I was enjoying being there, and just listening to people, just listening to people go back and forth because I really thought when I first came that it was just entertainment. I didn't know that people actually took it to a literal, a literal concept of things, So, but now I'm not, as you see, I'm not into like going on different panels. It's been a long time since I go to this panel or that panel. I just,
You're welcome
um,
over here, Misty. But
you're right.
we do have our history. Hey, Smooth Carter. Hey, Chef. Hey, my friend. Some people are addicted to this app more than they see. Here's the thing, Chef Outspoken. Here's the thing. It is something. Okay, like okay, I'm on YouTube. Blah blah. Now I do log off, but when you have somebody tracking your life, like in this case with this tourist Snoopy, if she wanted this shit to end, she could have just stopped talking about it. But when her channel, when this is a way to restart a channel, get some attention. They always want to use some old misunderstood stories because the stuff that she's saying, there was no back and forth. After a year of not, hold on, Missy, I'm gonna get to you. After a year of not responding, I'm like, wait a minute. This isn't just YouTube. This motherfucker's calling CPS. That's why that was my only issue with Church Lady, but I believe her when she says she didn't have anything to do with that. Okay. That wasn't my only issue with her, but that was my main thing. Um, and then I'm sitting over here in a relationship and she chooses to go after a guy and now she wants to blame me for that heartache and shit like that. No, you're going to be accountable for your own actions. I wish people would talk to her like that. If MU went after y'all guys, instead they try to find any little thing in my past. Oh, she spoke wrong. She did this. She was high over here, high over there. I told y'all I fucking had an addiction. Y'all choose to deal with an addict. Let's be for real. That was 2019, 2020. There was going to be some things that happened. All right. Can't just say I did all the stuff when I was very open about my addiction. Okay. Not saying it makes excuses for things, but I'm sitting over here on this app. I got people calling my family her, putting me on dating sites, setting up fake Let's talk about it. These are the things that's happened. She's trying to dig. You guys know about Snoopy's father? Because she told it. That was my point of releasing that video. Yeah, y'all dogged out my hair and shit. But that's what happened. Did I create a fake dating site? And it was interesting that Kimmy knew about that. Okay, another story for another day. Creating a fake dating site to put my name and my picture on it and my phone numbers and having them call my child's father, asking my child father to talk to him for $50, which I'm like, what the fuck is he gonna do with your funky ass $50 and shit? You know what I mean? I don't do shit like that. I don't deserve that kind of stuff. And then she gets mad talking about, oh, I'm sending her pictures to everybody. Women attacking women as you speaking about women empowerment and you want to do all these positive things. So no. That is the prime example of cyber stalking. That is a crime. And I don't give a damn what y'all say about it. We are going through with this shit legally, and I'm gonna do what the fuck I need to do because I deserve peace just like everybody else on this damn app. And now this tour on my name. Put my name in the title. It's gonna pay some bills. Okay, that's what it is. So let's talk about MU. What did she say to Kimmy? Let's eat off of this shit. See, I don't need money like that. Stop it. I don't send y'all dollar cash apps like she's been doing. And setting up that fake profile pic, asking Smooth Carter's in the chat, you can say, asking people to create profile pictures using this face, my lovely face. And then she tries to go to war with Babe Nation under my name like that's me. And she's been in several chats with my name, trying to convince you guys that I'm this horrible person. If I was this horrible person, you wouldn't have to make shit up. You wouldn't be sleeping after people that I've been with, okay? You wouldn't try to do it. You would just move the fuck on. And I don't understand why y'all coddling this grown-ass adult and then trying to say I'm the one that's playing victim. I'm not playing victim. I'm not sitting over here whining about shit, but y'all gonna stop playing in my face. Misty, I think some of your problem that you're not letting go of, when you came out here and you used the N-word, maybe that has followed you, but you've got to let that shit go. Log off, because if that's affecting your life with you saying that word and people are carrying that into your work world, you've apologized for it. I'm not making excuses for Misty, but I am saying that this was a very public thing, and that's the only public thing with me. I don't like subliminals. That's the only public thing with Misty I could think of is when she said the N-word over on these platforms, Pizarro's, Jay Wilson, blah, 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 trying to explain that, hey, I'm married to a black husband, blah, 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 and this is how I refer to him. So, Misty, is that affecting your life?
That's what people were mad about. Yeah, but not completely all of it. It was just a whole bunch of it was just a bunch of other stuff that doesn't even make a difference. But
I
I'm
thought you
gonna
moved
go,
on.
okay?
I
Do
thought you
what?
moved on. I remember you on VS's platform, and then when you said, is this a BET moment? Now, VS, I believe, understood what you were saying. I can't speak for her, but you already had the controversy with saying the N-word. And so I think it's one of those things like with me, I'm like, okay, I did some shit and people are going to talk about it publicly. I can't get mad at y'all for talking about it publicly.
Oh
Now, when
yeah,
it goes offline, that's different. But people are going to talk about what
yeah,
they see. And some people are not going to forgive you for saying the N-word, even if you're married to a black guy, because that's controversial for some people as well. You have to understand
right.
that they don't like it
I
when
get it.
other races, that's not going to go well, especially in a black space, Misty. And not only did you do it once, you did it a couple times, and I've already talked to you about this. I told you, you apologize, you got to move on. Don't let this affect your
Mhm.
life. You
Right,
learn from it, move on, because you can't do a damn thing about the past but do better today.
right, and that's true. And I appreciate you letting me come up. Okay, I just wanted to, speak a little bit, and that's all. And I appreciate you. Okay, I'm gonna hop down because I know you got
All
some
right,
things you want to say.
get some
Thank
rest,
you.
Misty. You're welcome.
Okay.
Y'all, was I hard on Misty? That's the incident that happened. My thing is, no matter what you do, you own it and you keep going. Okay, that was my point. I understand her health, and I do understand what Misty is saying. It's literally disorder. Snoopy is obsessed. Let me see what y'all saying. I understand what Misty is saying, but that's what we were talking about. How long before this interview, you guys? Hey, just read. Smooth Carter, that is the common denominator. You helped a person and got lied on and got made to look like you were the one that was obsessed. I'm seeing that same thing with Church Lady. I know Church Lady didn't do a damn thing to her. And I'm like, damn, y'all making excuses all over the place. I understand some of you don't like MU. But Church Lady, now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of enjoying these Bible reads. I don't know if I should be, but I've never heard anybody curse somebody out in the name of I don't know, you guys. That's a different style for me. I guess everybody has their own style. MU, you're all right. They talk to Snoopy, ask her questions like she's a child. They ask her, but as if they're not listening to her response because they don't follow up on her double talking lies. Nope. But it's somebody that they want to try to look like a good person and excuse everything and make it seem like it's the other person's fault. They're not going to. When it comes to me, they try to just make shit up. Oh, I talked about her father. No, I didn't. And Don Cato didn't give me any. That's another lie that was said. Don Cato didn't give me any information about her dad. She brought her dad up on that damn live stream. So y'all can see recordings, text messages, and still draw your own scenarios. That's how you know that these people are not out here for what's the truth. They're out here to play in your face. So they can run their stupid ass shows, get their cash apps and their donations so they can feed. And honestly, these people trying to live off of my pain in my life, You don't gotta worry about that because I'm always gonna fire up my own live stream and do what the fuck I need to do. But it's really sad at this point. It's sad. It's crazy looking, and I don't give a damn that she had 1,100. What did she say? 1,200 in her chat. I don't need 1,200 of you in my chat listening to me sound crazy. Please don't do that. Okay. But a lot of people tried to help her out just to get stepped on. And me, all the people I've helped out, I've got stepped on as well. And apparently you can't be generous in these on these YouTube streets because they look at it as entitled, like they're entitled. And then you become the bad person. Stop it. If I gave y'all a cash up or donation, that's not for you to go after somebody. You guys make your commentary and you don't get to blame me for your commentary that you make. Like somehow I can control all these 40, 50-year-old, 60-year-old women and tell them what the fuck to talk about. Stop it. Stop. Stop with the cap. Stop whining. Stop playing victim. Stop trying to use MU. I'm glad that I could bring enemies together. That's awesome that I could bring y'all together, but I don't care about y'all kumbaya moments. The common denominator is a lot of people tried to enter my life, became obsessed with my life, and I pulled away. Period. Period. Y'all see I come up here and talk about my damn self. I don't need people to, okay, I ain't trying to be for nobody else. This interview, okay, y'all, this interview, I was looking forward to the VS interview because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But I wasn't really ready for the Deanna one and all the other platforms Snoopy's been going on. I'm feeling like you guys are trying to force some alcohol down my throat and make me dizzy and shit. Like, you know, I'm feeling like it's just too much. It's just too much. This person whining about all these things that people have done to her, trying to say that people have turned against her. For me, no, stop the cap. What she's really hoping that happens, this is what they really wanted to happen from that panel last night when they were suggesting that I do a panel with them. That everybody would agree that I'm the problem. Stop talking to me so Snoopy can feel like, oh, you know, she's vindicated and stuff like that. And she's upset with Kimmy because Kimmy didn't lie for her and say that, oh, yeah, MU paid me to go after you. That says more about them than it does for me. Y'all can't pay me to do a damn thing. And I'm not dealing with people that don't have anything anymore because they'll just go any way the wind blows. Do anything for a fucking dime. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. So when I get a restraining order against Snoopy, you have more than enough evidence. So what happened? There's been some technical issues. I have taken her to court. But y'all gotta remember, she filed 5 court cases against me before I even filed one. But now we have a different issue under construction because of we have a different issue. So it's more than a restraining order that I had to file against her. Oh, next level. I didn't see that. She's been going after you before him. She's been a stalker. Some people know this. This started before Don Cato. You guys cannot believe this after Don Cato. If y'all listen closely to that cold table talk and the other platforms, she got upset once I stopped going to her platform, once I stopped donating. She said I took money out of her pocket. I went over to 10 Toes Down platform and to Sonnetter, and that's about the time I started dealing with the conscious community instead of the black sector, and she didn't like that. And that's where our beef started. So when she saw me with Don Cato, she went after him, just like what Donald Goins has said, for information. All right, we know that now. He went with it. I'm not happy about that. You know, whatever he told her is what he told her. That's something that I have to deal with. But she went after him because we were beefing, and it didn't work out for her. You know. And so she's been whining about it ever since, like crying like a child because she didn't get her way. But this started in 2019. She got with Don Cato about 2021. 2020, 2000, something like maybe it might have been like it's 2020, 2021, something like that. She said she went at him to bring you down. It's recorded in black and white. I know that's exactly. And my problem with him, I'll share that with you. You can't allow somebody to have access to me through you. So a person that I like, my child's father shot that shit down. Boom. When she tried, and then she put him on put me on a dating site trying to make it seem like that and created all these fake profiles and shit. But if a person's trying to talk to you just to have info towards me, if I go to court, she shows up there trying to, be next to me and all my smoothness with her dry cracked. Oh, I'm not dry. That shit is just weird. But she said that not only is there a recording of her saying it, she said it over on several platforms that was her whole reason for being with him. But then yet she was calling me the other woman and shit like that. You guys don't remember those attorney letters that she used to send me saying that she was an attorney trying to do a fake trying to say I couldn't come on platforms with her and stuff like that, and she was writing me all those letters to my emails. Yeah, there's a lot of shit y'all just don't remember. And it was how you say excessive, you know, and the letters were misspelled. It was crazy. And my dumbass responded to a couple of letters because I was just like, does she really think? Y'all know I used to work for a law firm in Chula Vista. Like, get out of here. You're not gonna stop it. But she wrote this letter trying to be an attorney, talking about her client, and then she would start writing it as herself. It was the craziest thing. She would tell you guys, like, she would post these fake court documents. How much time before VS's interview, you guys? Because somebody tell me these fake court documents and shit like that, say, talking about me and stuff like that. And I finally filed a real case. And we're gonna keep filing real cases until something goes through, because this shit is abnormal and I don't need to live this way. I didn't get sober to be fighting with you guys every day. I don't mind every now and again, but all of this trying to share pictures amongst women so women could feel better about themselves and continuously try to intimidate and I don't give a fuck what I did in the past, y'all. I don't care. But the law is the law, and there are laws to protect me against stuff like that. So let's see what else, Justin. Don't know. I helped her when she was in need. The man was leaving her broke and couldn't afford her bills. She was begging all over the place for $1. How do you ask somebody for a $2 cash out and stuff like that? Smooth Carter, you gave her a lot though. All right. Oh, I'm behind in the chat. Hold on, you guys. I'm behind. MU, the weapons that came against you didn't prosper. They fell. Take the win and live your life peacefully. Talk to you later, hun. Gotta go. Mama Cynthia always says that shit. No, they didn't win. I'm still here. And they just keep coming in gangs. Like, come on, let's try to get MU. Let's see what other plan we can get together. But besides those pictures, I mean, what more can they do? You got a lot of people saying, hey, Snoopy's been trying. Well, she's trying to make it seem like I did something to her. Y'all see the lineup with me? How many people she tried to line up against me? Donald Goins is just another one. Oh, tell me about her. She's this bad person. Did you have sex with her? All this stuff, just trying to collect information. That's why she had that. Her cousin was granted a restraining order against her because she's a stalker. She's a weirdo. It's not normal. And she needs help, but she's not going to get that help because people just keep making excuses for her and makes it seem like she's bothered by my very existence. I'm not going anywhere. She's going to have to be bothered. But at this point, it's kind of dangerous. It's just over the top. It's just over the top how many things she's making up in her head. Like, I'm doing all this shit to her. And it's not normal. It's just not. I stopped giving her money. That's exactly what it was. It wasn't over a ninja. Not only did I stop giving her money, I stopped going to her platform. When she wanted to go over a story or talk about something that I've done and blah, blah, blah. I was just like, I don't need to answer to any of you guys. I started coming on my own platform. I created my own platform. And for the first year, I tried to make peace with her. Hold on, I see our messages. Oh, I don't see them. For the first year, I tried to make peace, and then I went to ignoring it, and it just never stopped. And she would do all these live streams, gather up all my supporters, and tell them that they can't. How can they support somebody like me? I'm a bad person. I'm a junkie. I'm a methy. Blah blah. We already know that kind of shit about me, okay? But that's just what it was like, okay? So okay, let me ask you guys this before this interview. She act like she owned people just like her attacking the whole beef sector because we support you. I thank you guys for supporting me. Free Thinker said, you said it perfectly last video. I got closure when I decided to live my own life. I already have my closure. I don't need more closure. And that is exactly how I feel, Free Thinker. So what kind of things are you hoping will be asked during this interview, you guys. I already know that you're gonna ask about the pictures. I already know that I think that's probably gonna be the main thing. Maybe some things about Church Lady and if they could reconcile their relationship. But Church Lady doesn't seem like the type that you can plan her life and her marriage and she's just gonna be like, okay, when you are a real friend to somebody, that shit hurts. And just to have your feelings just thrown away like that, you know. That's how I felt in the beginning of losing friendships and stuff like that. Like, damn, you never. I mean, I didn't realize you have to grieve these friendships and shit. But for me, it was more like I felt good to walk. I felt good. I feel like a weight lifted. If you want to know how I feel or how I felt. So yeah, I get a lot of messages. I just felt like a weight was lifted because you can try to make friendships work, but if it's not both ways, it's not gonna work. You know, you start feeling weighed down and taken advantage of, and that's just how I started to feel. MU doesn't want to have a conversation with her. No, fuck no. Super will agree to anything that gets MU to interact with her. Weird. Yeah, when she agreed to that shit, what makes y'all think I'm gonna go for that kind of stuff? No, don't even ask. There's no conversation to be had. I don't wish to rekindle anything with anybody. Why would I want to have a conversation with her? What I said when I was asked was that I would leave and they could, you know, if I were to hit a link, and she ever wanted to come up or something like that, I would just leave. I can come back later. There's no reason to interact because all it does is make her more obsessed with my life. Now that, you know, she feels like we're on a first name basis and she's calling me by my first name, you know. But I'll be wrong if I struck that, right? If I did a privacy strike on her, I'll be wrong, right? They're asking her if she'd be willing to have a conversation with you. She is saying no. She said yes last night. And everything that she said last night was a complete contradiction to what she said over on, hey, Didi, over on Deanna's platform. Completely different story today. And that's the problem. When you lie so much, you can't keep those lies straight. The ancestors, I like your name. Oh, I'm over her. It's been too much already. It's been a lot. Let me see when this. Let me look to see when this damn interview supposed. When this interview supposed to happen. I think she had it scheduled, didn't she?
And this picture. This is the picture that was posted. Yeah. And
oh damn it! Sorry, I wasn't trying to play that. Don't strike me, BS. I was asking it. Let me go on mute. I'm trying to see how much longer. I need to get out. I think it's like 45 minutes, something like that. I need to get out and do something today. It's Sunday. I'm still trying to pass this CPR course. Oh, shit. So y'all have any final thoughts for me? Free thinker with 3 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so that's 1 my time. So I can just hang out there for a little bit. Let's see, I had a whole battle with someone in a chat trying to clear the lie. You gotta talk to that clown. You were gonna talk to that clown. People are losing their brain. No. Why are they lying on MU? I never said I was gonna talk to her. Why would I talk to her? Number one, let me tell you something. Why would I want to talk to anyone that has a bunch of pictures on me that said they want to put it on OnlyFans so they can make some money? Why would I want to talk to that person? You don't engage when people are obsessed with your life. That was one of my biggest problems with Don Cato. I'm saying, okay, she's stalking you. She's doing this. I see the messages. Why are you having conversations when you know that she's going to turn those conversations to use it at me and try to throw something in my face that they had a conversation? Do I care about those conversations? I can't tell him what to do. All I can do is remove myself from these situations. Okay? But y'all want me to be out here with no support. And she tried to, when I tell you she tried to single-handedly take away my support online and in real life, kind of what Missy's talking about when it affects your real life. I mean, she tried her best to get in contact with my mom. That's my mama, okay? Tried her best to get in contact with my child's father, sending him pictures that she received, while she was talking to Don Cato, whatever. This is my child's father. We will always co-parent. You guys see me doing a healthy co-parent. And then how dare you guys try to talk about what the fuck I spent on the cruise and what cards I use. I have several cards and I also had a stack of cash. Why do y'all give a shit about that? I was able to pay my way. So stop just trying to dig into MU's life. I'm like sitting here feeling good. I'm feeling sober. I'm in my right mind. And even though I'm giving y'all this commentary, when I turn it off, I just turn it off. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna take a drive in the mountains, and that's what we gonna do. You have to turn this off, Misty. I don't know if you're still listening. When this Bless Watkins was right. If this is affecting your life like that, turn it off. My only thing I had to stop, Misty, because y'all not about to tell me that I'm not about to build this career for myself. I am determined. I want to work with addicts and people that have been traumatized at an early women. Okay, I want to work with women that suffered from sexual abuse and trauma, that suffered from that went into addiction, because addiction is complicated, and that's what I'm gonna do. And ain't nobody gonna stop me from doing that. Okay, I'm almost done with school, and then I'm gonna enroll and finish my psychology degree. Don't nobody care. And because I'll mostly be self-employed, what they gonna do to me? I'm very well aware of people trying to use my past against me from living this life, this future. I know, okay, they got upset. They threw some pictures out there because of a back and forth, blah, 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 and all kinds of stuff. I'm going to make this better life for myself, and I don't give a damn if I'm talking to one person in my chat. That's what we're going to do. This shit with Snoopy, I have to do it the legal route. I'm like, you guys think this internet shit is a game. You can't just go around stalking somebody, collecting evidence, putting out pictures on them online to intimidate them. And the people that is backing them up, they're not going to be with these people in court. I have another court date in March. Look it up. All right. So you guys don't know what you're talking about with a lot of this stuff. And it's going to be long, but once it's over, the shit is over. I get to move on. And if you think I'm crying about anybody hooking up with somebody that happened to be my ops, anybody that used to be my friend, nope. Nope. I feel light. I feel a weight lifted because I know the person I am. I know I'm a good friend, but I also know that I needed to protect myself in certain situations. This thing with Snoopy, I never thought that jumping on a platform, hey Trinagal, jumping on a platform, telling my story, I got to dig up those emails. I'll put it out there. When she reached out to me, wanted me to go on her platform, I didn't know enough about YouTube to know that all they're going to do is keep recycling your story, using your past against you, and wanting you to hit their platforms again to defend yourself. I didn't know that shit. I know it now. You guys got to be careful when you jump. The platforms that you jump on where they're interrogating you, nope, you don't owe anybody a damn thing, and they're trying to hold you to this high moral standard. Really, it's just for cash apps and donations, and they'll tell people to leave you alone once you decide not to go along with it because you know that you're getting used. So that's what happened. And so when I noticed that shit, I was always having to hit this platform. I would be in the middle of the day, y'all. Like at that time, what was I fucking doing? I think I was at a regular college at that time. I can't remember. I'm in the middle of my day, getting a phone call. Hey, Heat Wave, and they'll tell me to hit her link. Do I know what's going on? Because she was having these panels about me with all these people talking about me. Some of y'all that follow me remember this shit. And I'm like, what did I do to her? I'm constantly trying to call her and messaging her like, hey, what's wrong? No, I need to talk about this stuff, and bringing all these guys talking about I did all these things to these guys. Some of those guys got high on her panel, literally lit up. Y'all remember this shit? And was smoking meth on her panel, and she's still saying I did something to these guys. I'm like, nah. Everybody that has dealt with me, hey, soul sister, there's been a history behind it. But those were her shows that was the most profitable, and she can't get over it. So you guys want to say it's about a guy, it's about money. It's about, oh, I left. And she said that she faked interest just for money, and the shit is just whatever. You know what? And that's why Church Lady walked away. She keeps saying she did nothing to Church Lady. Absolutely delusional. And with Clyde, trying to imply that Clyde put those pictures out and stuff like that, and people want to turn on Clyde. Stop with all these lies, all right? Just stop. Clyde recorded stuff because shit wasn't right, and Snoopy knows good and damn well that the black sector records. Stop it. Hey, Don. So when I do get those messages from Donald Goins, if he follows through and sends them, the rest of you that's been sending the messages of Snoopy asking questions about me behind the scenes and telling them to create fake accounts, stop coming to my chat, blah, 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 or to just meet me to get information for her, you don't have to worry unless you give me permission to put that out. I won't. But if you give me permission to put it out, I'm going to put it out there. Okay. But no, there is no back and forth, and I don't even respond. And honestly, after this, I don't care what she says. We're going quiet on Snoopy like we did before, and going forward with different commentary. There's too many other people I'm going to beef with to be focused on this one. Okay. Hey, Foxy Brown. I see you. I see Joyce trying. And even though she put my name in the title, I couldn't stay awake long enough to hear what the fuck she was talking about. All right. I just couldn't. Y'all got any questions for me? You guys going to show up for the interview? Support VS. I think that it will be a lot different than last night. That's what I think. But as far as this goes, I can't give y'all this kind of commentary every day. I can't believe that it's gone this far again. And people are saying that we need to revisit this for closure. What closure? Closure is when you decide to move on. That's the only closure that you need in life. Another person can't give you closure. Closure comes from yourself. All these broke, childless women, how difficult is it to just take care of you? That's right, bloated heifer. What's up with your name? All right, you guys. Do y'all have any final thoughts? So that's going to happen about half an hour. I need to go and pamper myself. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Feel free to like, comment, and share. And, we have a show to do tonight. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Missy, thank you for coming up. And Donald Goins. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Hey, Nate. Hey, you guys. Have a great afternoon, everyone. There we go. I'll see y'all on the YouTube streets. Take care of yourselves.